Good morning, good morning, good morning. Buenos dias, mi gente, yo. Welcome to Daily Discipline number 688, primarily in a row. My name's Rob Hoback. Happy that you are here. Honored and humbled that you keep coming back like for real. Hey, it's a Friday. You know what we do on Fridays? We say F it. And we say F it and we take our shots for things that we've been hesitant to take a shot, whatever that looks like for you. We also look at things we have in our life and we're like, yeah, I don't think I want that anymore. We say F it. You got to go, right? F it Fridays. Feel free to adopt that in your life. It is a work day for me. I've got some work to do. Let's do it. First things first, still the realist. You know what else I am? I am rigid, right? I've been thinking a lot about this, right? For a year now, right? Ever since Jack was diagnosed as being special, right? And what I see in Jack and other kids like him are that they have these beautiful minds that the rest of us just don't understand. And I'm telling you, you get inside there, man, they're beautiful, right? They are beautiful, creative, but they're very rigid. They like things done their way. They don't want to change. And then they can become violent, physically, emotionally, whatever, if you're asking them to change. And look, I got a lot of that in me too, man. I'm rigid. I like things done a certain way. When they're not, I get a little fussy. But the reason I bring that up today is it's okay to be rigid about certain things, like your standards. So let's move to our real talk. And our real talk is, remember, it is okay to say no thanks. Remember that. It's okay to say no thanks. It's okay when you're the football coach and you got kids that show up late for practice, complain the whole time, talk back, don't want to do everything, loaf through the drills. And then when it comes time to scrimmage and then they take some plays off and let the opposing team, it's okay to tell them, say, you know what? If that's the effort I'm going to get out of you, you can just go over there and sit down by your mama. Seriously, just go over there because I don't want you. No, thank you. Right? Did I cuss? Did I scream? None of those things. Right? And in that particular case, that discussion actually took place because the kid who keeps quitting's mama wants to send me emails, talk nonsense on the sideline. My kid's the best kid. Nope. Your kid is not. Your kid is weak up here. No, thank you. No, thank you. It's okay for us to say no thanks. When we don't say no thanks, when we feel that way and we don't say no thanks, then that's when the stress comes in. You feel like you're doing something that you wouldn't do because you're being pressured to do so. So let's just rewind that in my life. I am the unpaid volunteer head football coach of my son's football team, and my son's not playing. Is it okay for me to tell the kids that are loafing and slacking that if they don't want to play, they can go sit down by their mommy? Yeah, it's okay. And I'm willing to, I will roll those dice. And his phone call comes and says, Rob, you're too much. I'm like, okay, no thanks. I'm done with your ass too. Click, right? Not going to quit. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying, right? It's always okay to say no thanks. If you're not happy with it, just say no thanks. All right, let's do our thankies, and we're done for the day. Whew, that got me a little fired up. Number one, God is good. God's been good to us in the good times and the bad. Number two, I'm thankful for the NFL. Are you aware that the first NFL game is next Thursday, 6 days from now? NFL opening weekend starts in 9 days. How exciting is that? I'm very excited. Lots of storylines, right? How about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers picking up Leonard Fournette? They've got to be a favorite with Tom Brady to go to the Super Bowl in his first year at Tampa Bay. If that doesn't get you excited, there's something wrong with you. A little real talk for you. Thankful for the NBA. I don't know if you guys remember this, but earlier in the week I had a green sheet, and I forgot to write the Celtics down on there. And F2 called me out, as she should, right? A lot of green on there, not saying anything nice about the Celtics. So I said something nice about the Celtics. You know what happened? They lost on a last-second shot last night. So just saying. The NBA, like for a guy like me who loves sports and I've got these obligations, go, coach football, it's nice to get home at 8:30, 9 o'clock, flip on the TV, and there's like the last 5 minutes of a basketball game that I can watch. And usually it's playoff basketball. So I'm just thankful. A lot of good storylines in there too. I'm thankful for unions. This is Labor Day weekend coming up, and I remember a conversation I had with a recruiter by the name of Bob O'Donnell. And Bob O'Donnell and I spoke the Friday before Labor Day. This has probably been 10 years ago. And we, gave each other happy Labor Day weekend. You too, blah, blah, blah. And he said, Rob, can I ask you a couple questions? I'm like, sure. And he went through this list of things. He's like, Rob, do you enjoy your health insurance? I'm like, well, of course. And he's like, then you should thank the union. Do you enjoy having Labor Day weekend off? Of course. You should thank the union. Do you enjoy your 5-day work week? Do you enjoy your 401k? Do you enjoy all of these benefits? And every time I said yes, because they were rhetorical, Bob O'Donnell was like, bro, you got to thank a union. And I thought to myself, wow, talk about another con job that I just wasn't aware of. It's that unions are all bad, right? When I was growing up, and it was because my father worked in a manufacturing company that was non-union, right? And companies that had ownership who were good human beings don't need a union. But when you have that greedy person, that tyrant, that slave owner that looks at all the workers and says, your sole purpose of existence is to make me rich, you need a damn union. You need a union to protect the union or the workers from that person, right? And 100 years ago, it wasn't like that, right? So we had come together and form these unions, and that's what the pressure of the unions forcing these big employers to provide these benefits then forced everybody to do it. So, yeah, thank you, union. Thankful for Labor Day weekend. I'm thankful that daddy duty kicks back up today. My kids will be back home midday. I'm thankful for the football team, right? There are so many life lessons during football that I can then apply during my life. Like last night, it's okay to say no thanks, right? It's okay. It is okay, especially if you're in a position of authority to say no thank you. Like if that's what I can expect from you, I would pass. I'm good. You can take that nonsense someplace else. I'm thankful for The Godfather. Addison just has such a special relationship with that family. And the fact that they just, they allow my kids to come and go at their house as if they're there. I love it. I know that Addie's looking forward to going over there, and I'm looking forward to taking her. And then I'm thankful for whatever else today brings, whatever tomorrow brings. I'm thankful for it all. It's a universal truth. If you want to be happy, if I want to be happy, we have to be thankful for what we have, not the things we don't have or we think we deserve. Easy peasy. It's just like this. 2 + 2 is always 4. With that, we're done. Hands up. Peace out. We're better together. Appreciate you stopping by on an F-Hit Friday. Take your shot. Tell something no thanks. I don't want that anymore. Just do it. And then come back tomorrow on a Savage Saturday. Deuces. #Real Talk. Love you guys. Bye.